Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1st, Chapter 19, The Appearance of Shukadev Goswami. Text 31. Prashantamasīnam akuṇṭhamedhasam munim nrupo bhagavato abhyupetya pranamya mūrdnāvahita kritāñjalihi natvā girā sūnratayānuvapṛච්ఛat. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Translation. The sage Sri Shukadev Goswami sat perfectly pacified, intelligent, and ready to answer any question without hesitation. The great devotee Maharaj Parikshit approached him, offered his respects by bowing before him, and politely inquired with sweet words and folded hands. Purport. The gesture now adopted by Maharaj Parikshit of questioning a master is quite befitting in terms of scriptural injunctions. The scriptural injunction is that one should humbly approach a spiritual master to understand the transcendental science. Maharaj Parikshit was now prepared for meeting his death, and within the very short time of 7 days, he was to know the process of entering the kingdom of God. In such important cases, one is required to approach a spiritual master. There is no necessity of approaching a spiritual master unless one is in need of solving the problems of life. One who does not know how to put questions before the spiritual master has no business seeing him. And the qualification of the spiritual master is perfectly manifested in the person of Shukadev Goswami. Both the spiritual master and the disciple, namely Sri Shukadev Goswami and Maharaj Parikshit, attained perfection through the medium of Srimad Bhagavatam. Shukadev Goswami learned Srimad Bhagavatam from his father Vyasadeva, but he had no chance to recite it. Before Maharaj Parikshit, he recited Srimad Bhagavatam and answered the questions of Maharaj Parikshit unhesitatingly, and thus both the master and the disciple got salvation. Thus ends the Bhaktivedanta purport. Today we are discussing a situation where a great king, Maharaj Parikshit, who was ruling the whole world at that time, he was cursed that in 7 days he's going to die. That is the situation. What he did in that situation, whom did he approach? The moment we all come across some difficult situation, we all seek advice of some people. And we approach some people seeking some solution. How do we deal with that situation? This is very natural. In fact, at the global level, there are consulting companies. If you are going through some issues, some difficulties, the companies, and they give you expert advice, supposed to give us expert advice. So here is the most difficult situation. When you come to know you're going to die in next 7 days. This is the situation. Who can give advice in this situation? It is fixed, not that there is any way I can get out of this. No, it is said you are going to die next 7 days. So who can advise such a person? At that time, the expert, great personality called Sri Shukadev Goswami, son of Sri Vyasadeva, he appeared there. So many great sages were there. So many great sages. But when Shukadev Goswami came, everybody accepted he is the best person to advise Maharaj Parikshit what he should do in this situation. So first of all, what is the relevance in our life? Some person 5,000 years back, Maharaj Parikshit, is the grandson of Arjuna. Arjuna's son is Abhimanyu. Abhimanyu's son is Maharaj Parikshit. So he comes in that family of a great devotees. And he is not an ordinary person, Maharaj Parikshit. When he was in the womb of his mother, he was actually in the mother's womb, Uttara. At that time, Ashwatthama released Brahmastra to kill this child. And then Supreme Lord Krishna appeared inside the womb of his mother and protected this child. So in the womb only he got the darshan of Krishna. And when he was born, he was searching everywhere. Where is that person who I saw in my mother's womb? So because he was searching everywhere, he got the name Parikshit. Parikshit because he was checking everyone. Are you the same person that I saw in my mother's womb? So that's why his name was Parikshit. He's already a great person. He already has the darshan of the Lord. But now he's put into this situation. And so Parikshit Maharaj has approached great personality Shukadev Goswami. And how the Shukadev Goswami is described here, Prashantam. Prashantam. He is completely pacified. So here, Srimad Bhagavatam is teaching how should a guru be and how should a disciple be. The first qualification of the guru mentioned here is Prashantam. You are completely satisfied. Only then you can teach others. If you yourself have a lot of desires, material desires, I want to achieve this, I want to get this for me, I want to get that for me, then we are unqualified to instruct others. Because you can't instruct others unhesitatingly. You can't speak the real truths. You will be thinking, if you still have material desires, oh, how can I get some profit for myself? How, if somebody has come to me, somebody has approached me for an advice, then I'll be thinking how to make profit from this person, how to get something from this person. Then I'll not speak the real truth. I'll be thinking whatever is appealing to this person, whatever this person likes, I will speak that. But if somebody is prashantam, they have no material gain to achieve. There is nothing that they can get from the student. No, student is not the one who will give anything to the guru. Everything is given by Krishna. And he is completely free from all such material, personal goal and achievement. Such a person is called prashantam. Only he can speak the truth. All others can give compromising answers. Or they'll be worried, if I speak the truth, this person may go away, I may make some loss, so better I'll not tell the real truth. So like this, no. The real guru is prashantam, completely pacified, no material desires. And Shukadev Goswami was that. There's nothing to achieve. Maharaj Parikshit is sitting, anything you want he can grant. Not some ordinary king. He was the king of the whole planet. Anything you desire, in no time Maharaj Parikshit can sanction. Any facilities, any benefit, any profit, such a person is sitting in front. So Shukadev Goswami is not somebody who will get disturbed by such material desires. You may be Maharaj Parikshit, you may be nobody. What matters to Maharaj Shukadev Goswami is that he will speak only what is truth. Uncompromisingly, unhesitatingly. So such a guru we should approach the way Maharaj Parikshit approached. This is very rare. It's very rare to get. The moment somebody is teaching something to us, there is something expectation in their mind. But there is only one expectation that Shukadev Goswami has got. That expectation is that I will speak the truth and you should listen to me the truth. And the student also, the real student qualification is mentioned here. Okay, just like Maharaj Parikshit was materially powerful, materially prosperous, materially influential, at the same time, Shukadeva Goswami was also spiritually very powerful, spiritually very qualified, spiritually very advanced. So Maharaj Parikshit as a student, he is also not going to ask any material benefit. He's not going to ask, okay, I've got a curse, in 7 days I have to die. Can you please make it 1 year? Can you extend it 10 years? Can you make it another 50 years, another 100 years? Can you, when we go to hospital, we are very worried. We always ask doctor, can you please do something so that I live longer? That's all of our desire. Maharaj Parikshit is not asking such things from Shukadeva Goswami. Because everybody has to die one day. What is the use of extending the duration of our life? That is not the success of life. The success of life is what quality life we have lived, not how long we have lived. It is not the duration of the life, it is the quality of the life. So Maharaj Parikshit is not really bothered about how long he has to live. He is thinking now how to increase the quality of my consciousness for next 7 days. I've got 7 days. How to increase my consciousness, advance in my consciousness. So he never asked Shukadeva Goswami, okay, please give me some blessings so that I can extend my life. I can enjoy. If somebody comes to know that, okay, I'm going to die next 7 days, we think, okay, now how to enjoy in the next 7 days? Which all the countries I have not seen, let me travel there and come back 7 days. What all items I have not eaten, let me go and eat before I die. Like this, we have our own wish list. What is the wish list of Maharaj Parikshit? The moment he came to know he's going to die, he wanted to know more about Krishna. This is his wish list. Not that when we are free, when we know, okay, I'm there another 100 years. That is not. When you know you're going to die, at that time, Maharaj Parikshit, if he wanted, he's a king. He could have done any so-called enjoyment as a king. Okay, anyway, I'm 7 days, I'm going to live. Let me increase my so-called enjoyment. Fullest, let me enjoy. That was not his attitude. That was not his approach. His approach was 7 days, how to increase my devotion to Krishna in next 7 days. And who will guide me expertly in that? Expertly. That was his desire. That was his request from Shukadeva Goswami. Actually, this teaches us a very beautiful lesson. What is important in our life? What is very important in our life? In Kathopanishad, there's a very beautiful story of Nachiketa. There's a person called Nachiketa. It's a boy, a very young boy. So he's a son of a great sage. His father was a sage. So they did one yajna, havan. So after havan, it is custom that we have to do charity. So his father was doing charity, and this boy Nachiketa was observing this. You know how father is the first hero to all the children. So children always watch what parents do. So this boy Nachiketa was watching very attentively what his father doing, but he was very disappointed to see this. His father is giving all some useless things in charity. You know, when we don't want something, we want to give that in charity. Some people say, I've not used this cloths for a very long time. I want to give this to somebody. This is not charity. Charity is the best thing we have to give in charity. Because whenever we are giving charity, we are actually giving charity to Supreme Lord Krishna, not some people. They may be the medium that they are accepting. But who is really accepting? Krishna is accepting. Not this medium, the in-between people. So the charity is done in that mood and mentality. So this boy noticed his father was giving cows in charity, and all those cows were old and they were not giving any milk, and they were all, invalid cows. So he's giving such cows in charity. So he went to his father, very gently, very politely, with all respectful attitude. He asked his father, my dear father, you're giving charity, but those charities of no use. The person who receives the charity should be able to use that. But the cows that you are giving in charity are of no use. They are not giving any milk. What will these brahmanas do? So his father got very angry that you are judging me. You are not only judging me, you are also criticizing and you are questioning me. So he got very angry and said, you are a small child, behave like a small child. Don't interfere in all these things. But the boy was very sincere. He said, my dear father, I am learning. So please teach me how it is correct to give such charity. So there was an argument between Nachiketa and his father. And father getting more and more angry because this boy is not just keeping quiet. He is insisting to know the real answer. And then he got so angry. The boy was telling, Nachiketa was telling, no, we have to give the best thing in charity. Then not only the best thing, the Nachiketa brought out a very important principle of a dana or charity. The charity when you do, it should pinch you. There should be some pain. Pain means what? Something very dear to you, something very valuable to you, that you have to give in charity. That brings vairagya in our heart. Not that anyway it's of no use to me and I'm not interested in that, something is anyway getting wasted, this I will give in charity. This will not give any benefit. So Nachiketa told us, according to Shastra, the charity means something very dear to you, something that you think is valuable to you, that you should give. Then his father got so angry. What do you mean? You are very dear to me. You are very valuable to me. You mean that I should give you in charity? Then the boy Nachiketa said, yes, if that's what you think, I don't mind. You give me in charity. The father got even more angry. He said, if you talk more, I'll give you in charity to Yamaraj, the death. What are you talking? Got so angry. But the boy Nachiketa was very sincere. Sincere means no matter what it takes to follow the truth, I should do that. That's the meaning of sincerity. No compromisation. He said, yes, if you think so, you please do it. But please follow honestly. Don't do anything for sake of, simply for sake of doing it, or dikhavat, they say. You honestly do, sincerely you do. The father got wild and he said, okay, I have given you in charity to Yamaraj. He declared. Out of anger he spoke. So then Nachiketa took that very seriously. My father has now donated me to Yamaraj. Death. Now I belong to Yamaraj. Right? So he said, okay, now I'm a property of Yamaraj. So he came all the way from his place to Samyamani Puri. That is a place where Yamaraj stays, Samyamani Puri. So he came at the door, Dwara of that city. So he is knocking on the door and the Yamadutas are surprised. Every time we bring people, no one comes on their own. And that too, when we bring people, they'll be crying. Please, mujhe chhod do, wapas jana hai mujhe. I want to go back. But here somebody has come on his own. He said, who are you? He said, I am Nachiketa. So why have you come here? No, my father has given me in charity to Yamaraj. I belong to now Yamaraj, so I have come. So now I belong to Yamaraj. He said, no, you cannot come here before your time is over. So you're not allowed to enter this place. Go back. He said, no, how can I go back? Now I belong to Yamaraj. Whatever it is, you can't send me back. So there was so much argument between those Yamadutas and the Nachiketa. They tried to convince you, you're small, you don't understand all these things. Your father has spoken in anger. Don't take it seriously. Go back. He said, no, whatever you have spoken, he can't tell lies. You have spoken means it is serious. So now I belong to Yamaraj. So he was not ready to go back. Then at that time, Yamaraj was not in the palace. He was somewhere out. They said, Yamaraj is not there. He said, I'll wait till he comes. So he's not ready to go. This is the meaning of seriousness, sincerity. Then after 3 days of their calculation, Yamaraj came back. And when Yamaraj came, actually Yamaraj has 2 forms. One is his ferocious form as a mrityu, as a death. which is very scary. No one can see that. That's very scary form. So Yamaraj came in that form, and it is mentioned so scary that even glimpse of that can shatter our heart. Yamaraj is a Mrityu Devata, the death personified. So, of course, sometime when some small child and doesn't listen to parents, the parents sometimes they're scared. See, some ghost will come and, all this. Children generally get scared. So, but Nachiketa was a small boy. Nobody is there to scare him. He is literally seeing the Yamaraj and he is not scared. So, he offered his prayers at the door of that. All this happening at the doorstep of the Samyamani Puri. So, Yamaraj said, "Who are you? Why are you here?" He said, "I am Nachiketa." He introduced himself. And then he said why he's here. Yamaraj was very pleased. He was very happy to see the seriousness and sincerity of that small boy. Right? And then Yamaraj wanted to test him. See, always our sincerity will be tested. So he said, "Okay, very nice. You come to me. I'm very happy with you. And you waited for me 3 days. So I want to give you 3 boons. Some 3 boons I want to grant you. Ask whatever you want." See, the moment we give this option, whatever you want, all our, kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya will start jumping and dancing. What we want. Right? Just like we go to higher taste. And if there is an offer, whatever you want, you can eat. Then our mind will go crazy. Whatever I want, let me order this, that and all. But sincere people will not do that. Somebody, if you are sincere, you will think, what is good for my health? What is good for my, like that we think. So, that is what Maharaj Parikshit, he's displaying that quality. He could have asked anything from Shukadeva Goswami. And Shukadeva Goswami can give him anything. Like Nachiketa. Yamaraj is asking, whatever you want, you ask, I'll give you. 3 things. The first thing this Nachiketa asked, my father should give up his angry nature. You see, he's not thinking about himself. He's thinking of his father. He's being grateful to his parents. The children, it's not that, okay, I got now opportunity, now I'll forget my parents. No, the first thing he asked about his parents, his father. He said, my father is so nice, so loving. You see, he has given me in charity to you. So, my father gets angry very soon. He should be able to get out of that nature, angry nature. This is what I want first. And then Yamaraj said, Tathastu. From now onwards, your father is out of his short-tempered nature. So tell me, what do you want? Second one. He said, all the people in the whole world should be benefited. Loka Mangalam. They should all be happy. Yamaraj was even more pleased. You see, Bhavadbhir Loka Mangalam. He is not again asking anything for himself. And such a small boy, at least grown-up people, you can expect they have some maturity. He's a young boy. He said, okay, Yamaraj said, Tathastu. He said, Nachiketa, so far, 2 of the boons, you have not asked anything for yourself. Now the last one, think very carefully. You will not get any more opportunities. Think and ask now. Yamaraj was reminding him, because you have not asked anything for yourself. He said, okay. He said, what is Atma? What is Paramatma? I want to know this. This is my 3rd request. Immediately Yamaraj said, okay, let's do one thing. In exchange of what you are asking, I want to offer you something else. I want to offer you something else. What if I'll give you boon that you be Ichha Marani. Ichha Marani means till you desire to die, you will not die. You will go back, you live whatever duration, length of ayu, the lifespan you want. That I don't give to anyone, I'll give you. This, whatever you want, Atma, Paramatma, who am I? Who am I? What is the purpose of my life? Why have I taken birth? What am I supposed to do? Who is God? What is my relationship with God? This is what he's asking. It's called Atma Jnana. Nachiketa is asking this. And Yamaraj is saying, I think better I'll give you something else. So he say, I'll make you Ichha Marani. Then Nachiketa said, no, I didn't ask you for that. Why are you talking about something else? Please tell me what I asked. Give me what I want. He's saying, okay, I'll do one thing. Swargaloka opulence I'll give you. Not material opulence. This is all like slum for devatas. Who wants this material world? Right? This is so cheap, so degraded, whatever we see in this material world. Swargaloka, we can't even think, we can't even imagine. That Swargaloka enjoyment I'll give you, like Indra you will be. Then Nachiketa said, sir, I don't understand why you are dodging my topic. Come back to my topic. I want Atma Paramatma Jnana. Then he said, okay, do one thing. I'll give you a lot of apsaras from the Indra Loka. They will always be with you. They'll entertain you. All that. He said, no, I like this. Yamaraj went on giving so many enticing options. Actually, you see, this is a test Guru does to check the sincerity of his disciple. Because Atma Paramatma Jnana is not given to anybody and everybody. You have to be ready for that. That is why here it is said, Prashantam Asinam. Neither Guru should have any material desire, not student should have material desire. If somebody is having so many material desire, you better take that and go. You are not ready for Atma Paramatma Jnana. Simply, how can I become much richer person in this world, much more popular in this world, much more politically powerful? This is not what makes you ready for Atma Paramatma Jnana. So Yamaraj was actually demonstrating the whole world who can receive Atma Paramatma Jnana. This discussion went on for a very long time. Yamaraj went on asking him so many things. Like we have this multi-choice question paper, right? There's so many choices will be there. You have to choose the right one. Right one, that's very interesting. So finally Nachiketa did not agree for anything. He said, I want Atma Paramatma. I want to know what is Atma, who is Paramatma, what is my relationship with Paramatma, what am I supposed to do with Paramatma. So when finally Nachiketa demonstrated this, Yamaraj was so happy. He changed his ferocious form, Ugra Rupa, Bhayankara Rupa, to Saumya Rupa, which is called Bhagavata Rupa, because Yamaraj is one of the 12 Mahajanas. Mahajana means greatly, intimately connected to Narayana, Krishna. Yes, he is a real authority to give knowledge about Krishna. But many people don't know this. If Yamaraj comes in front of us, we'll be very happy to take that Ichha Marani. Okay, please extend my duration or give me that. But what to ask from Yamaraj? That Nachiketa knew. And then Yamaraj gave him the Atma Jnana. Kathopanishad is giving this example of Nachiketa. Many times we hear this name Nachiketa. Many times people keep this. But what did that Nachiketa do? Nachiketa, first of all, did not ask anything for himself. And secondly, he wanted whole world to get benefit. And at last, he wanted Atma Paramatma Jnana. So like this, he was standing in front of the death personified Yamaraj. Like that Parikshit is also standing in front of the death. 7 days is going to die. See their behavior, how they are behaving. They are not asking any material things. They want to use their human form of life so perfectly, they want to get the highest thing. What is that highest? Satyam Param Dhimahi. Param, the ultimate Satya, the final truth. What is that? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Vasudeva, Krishna is the ultimate truth in our life. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita 7th chapter, Vasudeva Sarvamiti Samahatma Sudurlabaha. Vasudeva Sarvamiti. Krishna is everything in my life. To come to this point, Mahatma, Krishna says such a person is Mahatma. We have to come to that point. When can we come to that point? Can a dog, can a cat, or a bird, or an insect, an animal, can they come to this point? The Shastra says, no, they cannot come to this point. It is not possible in any other forms of life. It is possible only in human life. Only in human life. So, one should not waste this human life trying to become something else. Oh, let me become this, let me become that. That will anyway naturally happen. But see, there are two. One is volunteer, one is involunteer. Like when I eat food, my food involuntarily gets digested. I don't have to do anything for that. My heart is involuntarily beating. It is doing its job. It does not require my intervention. My kidney is doing its job involuntarily. It does not require my intervention. But there are certain things which require my involvement. If I don't involve, it will not happen. Like for example, somebody wants to gain good health. Your involvement is required there. If I want to develop good character, good virtue, good values, my involvement is required. So like that, to develop bhakti, to develop love for God, love for Krishna, my involvement is required. So we have to understand, in human life, I have to get involved in these matters. All other parameters like, okay, what I do in my life, whether I be a businessman or do something, politician, all that happens on its own because of our karma. But what will not happen is whether you develop bhakti. What you do in your life, that will not happen if you don't get involved. So all those great personalities, they are setting an example in human life. What is that we should value? What is that one should do? So what happens, unfortunately, is that the association where we live, the kind of people we stay with, they influence a lot. In our human intelligence, our human consciousness can be eclipsed to a larger extent in the atmosphere where we live, the kind of people who we associate with. They can cover our thinking. Like in Panchatantra, there is a story. Panchatantra is a very beautiful scripture, given a lot of Vedic knowledge is given in terms of stories. There is this story. Once what happened, there was a lioness that she was carrying, it was pregnant. For some reason, it gave birth to a cub, a baby lion. And after that, the mother lion died for whatever reason. And there were many sheep in the forest. They were eating grass. And they all came and they saw there was a very small, helpless baby lion cub was there, unattended. And when it is small, whether you're a lion or whoever, you require care, you require attention. So all the sheep, they became very compassionate on this small baby. So they saw there is no mother to take care. They brought that cub with them. And they were taking care of this baby lion. And over a period of time, the baby lion grew and became a lion. Because it grew up with sheep, it adopted the behavior and thinking of a sheep. Because that's what you always see them, what they do. So they are eating grass. This lion is also eating grass. And they're all making the sound. What sound does the sheep make? Looks like some of you remember your previous life very well. So this sheep, they make sound. This lion is also learned that same sound. And so like this, it is going on. Once they all had gone to eat grass. And there, some lions attacked this group. And then the moment sheep saw the lion, they all got scared and they started running away from that place. And in that group, this lion is also there, which grew up this. So that lion also got scared by seeing other lions. That lion also ran away. And this really surprised the other lions. How come there is one lion among the sheep and behaving like sheep? It was very surprising to the remaining lion. So they ran, they chased that lion, and they caught that lion, which was there with the sheep. And immediately that lion, which grew up with the sheep, got so scared and it started pleading, please spare me, don't kill me, don't eat me. And this other lions got even more surprised. Why this lion is behaving like this? Because a lion does not get scared by seeing another lion. And they forcefully dragged that lion and they said, "You are a lion." That lion said, "No, I am a sheep." And it is also saying I am a sheep not by making lion sound, by making sheep sound. So they were very surprised. And then they took that lion to a nearby water pond. And they said, "See the reflection. You tell me, you look like us." So this lion watched, it observed, "Yeah, I look like them only." And then they said, "You see, we roar. We don't, make sound like the sheep. You also do that." So like this, the lion gave Atma Jnana to that lion. What does Atma Jnana means? Who you are really. What is your real identity? Lion's real identity is lion, being a lion. Live like a lion. You are entitled for a lion's lifestyle, not some sheep lifestyle. As a lion, you are not supposed to get scared. So Atma means self. Who are we in reality? We don't know. Our knowledge is covered. We have grown up with this Maya, material nature. We have forgotten our real identity, like the lion has forgotten its real identity. Right? Just like the lion. So other lions in the forest, they gave Atma Jnana to this lion and made this lion realize who they are. Like that one lion from India, from Vrindavan, went all over the world, roared and made all of us realize our real identity. And that lion, Simha Guru, the Guru is like that lion. He will see us and he will feel pity for us. That lion, Srila Prabhupada, he saw all of us behaving like sheep. He said, "Jeever Swarupahai Nitya Krishna Das." You belong to Krishna. What is this? Why are you scared of death? Because you are deathless. Vedas and Upanishads and Bhagavad Gita say you are beyond death. There is no death for Atma, but we are scared of death. This is not our real identity. This is not our real behavior. We are scared of Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi. We are scared of old age, but Atma has no old age. We are scared of death. Atma has no death. Like this, we are not realizing our real identity. So when other real lion saw all of us, it was feeling pity. What is this nonsense? We are living like some sheeps. So Prabhupada took all of us and made us realize our real identity by giving Atma Jnana through his teaching, through his shiksha, so that today we are able to realize, yes, I am not a sheep, I am actually a lion. My real identity is Atma, and I have connection with Paramatma. I am not scared of death because I have no death. Just like when that lion realized it is a lion, it came out of the fear, so many other fear. So like that, when we get the Atma Jnana, we come out of many fears. So like that, the real spiritual master, he gives Atma Jnana, Paramatma Jnana. A guru is not meant for giving some material advice. How can I live happy in the material world? That is not intelligence. That is not intelligence. Like once Srila Prabhupada was traveling in the train. I think it was in Guntur or Kurnool, someplace in Andhra Pradesh. So there was a lot of foreigners around him. And in 70s, seeing a lot of Westerners and foreigners around one person. So many Indians thought he must be a very powerful person. That is why so many, these foreigners are all doing seva to him, falling at him. So one person came and so he sat in front of Prabhupada and he started crying. So Prabhupada said, "Why are you crying? What do you want?" He said, "I have a lot of leg pain. Please tell me, what should I do?" So Prabhupada said, "Go to doctor. Why have you come to me? You got leg pain." He said, "Since long time, this pain is not going away. Please do something." So and Prabhupada got very angry and upset. "Go to doctor. Why do you come to me for your leg pain? I am not here to give remedy for your leg pain. Then he said, no, please give me your Ashirvad. Aapka Ashirvad do. Prabhupada said, I only know one Ashirvad. He showed all his disciples. See, they all their shaved head. This is the Ashirvad I know. You want Atma Jnana Ashirvad I have. You want, I'll give you that. This leg pain, body pain and all, you go to doctor, they're competent. They'll give you the remedy and treatment for that. And that fellow, unwillingly he went off. Then Prabhupada told his disciple, see how sad and unfortunate it is. People don't know for what you should approach Guru. Tad vijnanartham sa gurum eva abhigachet. Mundaka Upanishad says, tad vijnana. To get that vijnana of who am I, what is life, what should I do in my life, what is the goal of life, you should come to Guru, not for all these things. It's not that there is nothing, it's not something wrong to get remedy for your leg pain. For that you go to doctor. But why do you come to a Guru? Guru is supposed to give you Atma Jnana. He expertly teaches you and finally makes you serious in your Atma Jnana. So this is what we should learn from Maharaj Parikshit and Shukadev Goswami. It's very important so that we know what is the reason we come to spiritual life. That is why Prabhupada's organization, ISKCON, stands out uncompromisingly, unhesitatingly. This institution gives spiritual knowledge. We don't come here for learning any other things. Anything you ask, finally you will give spiritual knowledge. So that spiritual knowledge, like Shukadev Goswami, here it is said, Akunta. Akunta means unhesitatingly. Prabhupada gave unhesitatingly that knowledge. No compromisation. This is the truth. And many times devotees asked Prabhupada, actually if you compromise little bit, you will get more followers. Prabhupada said, what is the use of many stars? I want moon. There can be many stars in the sky, but they won't give you light. I want moon. Moon means what? Sincere, serious disciples who are ready to follow all these things, who want the real stuff in their life. They want to know who am I, what is the goal of life and all. This is what we are. We are never behind followership. We are not worried, this only few people are there. Yes, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, audience is always less. Manushyanam sahasreshu yaschit yatati siddhaye. Very few people, 1 in million, they will be interested in the real stuff. It's not some entertaining organization. It is enlightening organization. There's a difference between entertaining and enlightening. You can entertain people, but can you enlighten? Maharaj Parikshit was not sitting in front of Shukadev Goswami for entertainment. He wanted enlightenment. If he wanted entertainment, as a king, he has many people to entertain him. But he wanted enlightenment. That enlightenment, a real, genuine, bona fide, uncompromising Guru will do that. He will tell you wrong. He will guide. He will chastise. Because he has nothing to get from that disciple. He has nothing. What I want is your progress. You should make advancement. So that's what we see from Shukadev Goswami. He spoke uncompromising truth. And here it is said, Maharaj Parikshit also, how he approached his Guru Shukadev Goswami. Pranamya, very humbly, not with attitude. The requirement in education, today we don't see this, is that a student should have humility. He should have humble attitude. Whoever you may be, it doesn't matter. When you come before Guru, you are nobody. A student has to think like that. I am nobody. I may be a big man in the outside world. People may think I'm big. But when I come in front of Guru, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Guru mora murkha dekhi. I'm a murkha, I'm a fool. I don't know anything. Sanatan Goswami, when he came in front of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was the prime minister of the Mughal kingdom at that time, 500 years back. He was a prime minister, finance minister in the Mughal kingdom. He came to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, who are you? He said, I'm fool, I don't know anything. A real student carries the genuine humility like that. Because he thinks, who am I? I don't know anything. I don't know who is God. I don't know my relationship with God. I have not made any spiritual advancement. So in that way, he carries that humility. And here Maharaj Parikshit, the most powerful person, when he has come in front of Shukadeva Goswami, has come with so much humility. Pranamya, he's bowing down his head. He's bending. What does ahankara means? People say, Mera sar nahi jhukega, people say. I don't, nahi jhuke. Yes, of course, in front of others, with our self-esteem, respect, we don't bow before. But when we come before a teacher, when we come before a genuine guru like Shukadeva Goswami, we have to offer ourselves with all humility, because it is humility that creates depth in our heart. Like empty vessel can only get filled. If already it is filled with something, then what we can fill in that vessel? It is already full with ahankara. So when we go in front of a guru, how much we can receive from the guru depends on how much your vessel is empty. If vessel is already filled with ahankara, then how much it will go inside? Nothing will go inside. So that is how we should go with humility. Humility means the emptiness in our heart without any ahankara. So Maharaj Parikshit is approaching spiritual teacher Shukadeva Goswami with humility, not with ahankara. Whatever you want to tell, you tell. Let me see. It is not let me see attitude. Nowadays, this is how it is. Because of all available technology and all, we think whatever you teach is already there in Google or ChatGPT and all. Who are you to teach me? This is not the attitude. It is not about information downloading. In internet we have something called download option. Actually, a spirituality is not about downloading. It is not information that we can download and we can keep. It's about realization. A guru does not download information that anybody can do, that Google can do, ChatGPT can do, right? But what a real guru does is, it is his realization. Realization means he himself has followed that knowledge. He has got the benefit of that knowledge and he has got grip over that knowledge. When he speaks from realization, not some information passing. That person is not called guru. Guru is he who teaches from his own realization. Only then he can change the heart of a student. Today what has happened? Neither students have humility nor teachers have realizations to impart. When the teachers or gurus do not realize it, realization means what? You have to follow in your own life first. If you don't follow, how can you teach others? Then it is of no use. So here Shukadeva Goswami is a realized person. He is a realized guru. And Parikshit is a humble student. This combination of a genuine, uncompromising spiritual master who is fully realized, at the same time sincere, with all humility, the student Parikshit Maharaj is approaching. Then there is a possibility of exchange of this Bhagavata knowledge. Only then Bhagavata knowledge can come out. That is why Prabhupada is mentioning here, even though Shukadeva Goswami knew this, but he never spoke to anyone else before this. He is speaking this first time to Parikshit Maharaj. Why? Because he is the right person to receive that knowledge. When there is a right person to receive knowledge, the guru will give that knowledge. This is one. And the last point that we learn from today's session is that very sweet reciprocation of the Lord. There are many promises Krishna makes in Bhagavad Gita. One promise he makes in 12th chapter Bhagavad Gita is, Tesham aham samudharta mrityu samsara sagarat bhavamina chirat partha mayaveshita chetasam. At the time of death, I will come, I will take care of you. It is Krishna's promise. If you are a true devotee, if you are a sincere devotee, at the time of death, I will make all arrangement. I will come and I will make. Aham samudharta. I will deliver you. And we see this happening in many cases. Parikshit Maharaj is a great devotee. Throughout his life, he has practiced devotion, pure devotion, Bhagavata Dharma. Such a person, now during his death, he's going to die in 7 days. Now, Krishna is sending Shukadev Goswami. See who is coming? The great person, Shukadev Goswami, is coming to speak about Krishna. So at the time of death, who is around us? Right? If I'm a devotee, Krishna says, I will take the responsibility to create facilities to remember Krishna, to speak about Krishna, to discuss about Krishna at the time of death. That Krishna makes arrangement. Parikshit Maharaj did not know where is Shukadev Goswami, where is he, when is he going to come. The moment that opportunity came, Krishna told Shukadev Goswami, you go, you now speak Bhagavatam. Like that, if the whole life, if we do our sadhana, we do our 100%, whatever is there, our spiritual responsibilities, if we do, it is rest assured that at the time of death, we don't have to be worried. Krishna will make all arrangements where we have the best opportunity to remember Krishna. Best opportunity. I know one devotee, the real life incidents that happened. One devotee who became Krishna conscious, and so he surrendered himself to serve the mission of the Lord, mission of Krishna, dedicating himself. And so then he received some message from his home that somebody at his home is quitting the body, is about to leave his body, he may die at any time, please come. So he went home and no one knew, when you don't know exactly who will die at what time, but they were all guessing that he may die. So this devotee, the serious devotee, is sitting next to this person, chanting continuously Hare Krishna mantra, and Prabhupada chanting, that dhun is played, and carrying the charanamrut, putting the DT garland, with all these things going on, and he's chanting Hare Krishna mantra in the ear of that person, his own family member. And then that man looked at him, heard the Hare Krishna mantra, he gave up his body. How did this happen? Krishna is saying that when we take Krishna seriously in our life, miraculously Krishna starts sending Vaishnavas in our life. Because like Shukadev Goswami is a Maha Parama Vaishnava, he came into the life of Parikshit Maharaj and made sure that Parikshit Maharaj's life is great with Krishna Bhakti. Like that, how do we know? When Vaishnavas come into your life, you should know that now Krishna is actively working in your life. Krishna is now actively taking care of our life. He starts sending devotees in our life. They start steering our life in the direction of Krishna. That means Krishna has recognized you. Krishna's Kripa Drishti has fallen on us. That is why Krishna is making all these arrangements. Like this, we see here, because Parikshit Maharaj lived a great Vaishnava life, Bhagavata life, Krishna has sent him Shukadev Goswami. Like that, if we do our sadhana of chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, and do Bhagavata Shavana and Vaishnava association and Seva, whatever Seva opportunities we got, we should know 100% the way Parikshit Maharaj got Shukadev Goswami at the time of death. Like that, Krishna and Prabhupada will make all arrangements in our life where everything will be taken care. With this confidence, we should do our sadhana. We'll stop here. Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande.